Hey. Wait a minute. Let me tell y'all what just happened. Wait a minute. I am in Miami International Airport, and I'm on a flight. We going down the runway. I gotta come sit down. We going down the runway fast as hell. Plane getting ready to. We was probably about 10 seconds from getting lift, like getting off the ground. The pilot pressed the brakes and came to a screeching halt, like pressed the brakes hard. And he didn't even reverse the engine. I know when a pilot reverses the engines. No, he pulled the handle back and mashed the brakes. I'm talking about, I can hear them wheels, like it felt more brakes than you feeling the thrust of the engines being reversed. I'm sitting here like, what? Like that really just happened. They hit them damn brakes. If I don't know nothing else about the airplane that I just got off, them brakes work. So they said that they have to bring them, since they had to make a stop like that, they got to send maintenance to the plane to probably check on the brakes or whatever. Oh my God. Like, I'm tripping. And I am really terrified to get on the plane right now. But I got to get home and get to my kids. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. So then when the plane came back to the gate, I saw the pilot. I gave him a thumbs up. And I asked him, I said, he had on 4 stripes, so I knew he was a captain. I said, not loud. I said, what happened? You know, kind of like asking, asking him what happened. He said, when the plane was going down the runway, he got an alert from the control tower stating that something was on the runway. And yeah, he said that something was on the runway, and they told him to stop the plane immediately. And they asked this man. This man was sitting next to me. Sir, what? I'm just telling my man. What did the pilot say again?
They said the tower said there was an indication that something was on the runway. Mm-hmm. So they had to slam on brakes and stop. But the indication was false. They got an indication something's on the runway to stop. So they did stop. But whatever they thought it was a false indication. Now something's messed up.
You asleep?
I wasn't asleep. I was awake for something.
Hey, you wasn't asleep when they hit on brakes, were you?
Oh, you woke up? It woke you up? Oh, he slammed. He didn't reverse the engines. I didn't hear him reverse the engine. I just felt the brakes.
He didn't have time.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for that info. That's. When I tell y'all, look, the man right there, he heard me when he heard the pilot tell me. I couldn't remember. I was just making sure I got it all right. And everybody's just sitting here, just kind of like stunned. I seen some people leave. I seen everybody looking like, what the hell? So I'm stuck. I'm stunned too. Now I've been on a plane where we was getting ready to land and then he hit the throttles and the plane take off again and they have to circle around. That has happened several times. But man, let me ask these I know these folks. This Kappa that was on the plane. That's from Birmingham. Hey man.
Your attention, please.
Hey, did that scare you?
Train station line is temporarily
It scared
I
you?
smelled something burning. I told him
For
before.
access,
You smell something burning?
He was like, babe, your nose is so good.
please
I said,
exit
I
at
smell
station
something
2.
burning. This is before we even
Su
started.
atención,
Tired
por
of
favor.
it.
La estación
Burn like
de
an
Sky
electrical
Train
thing.
está cerrada.
He's like, baby,
Para
your nose
acceder a
is
las
so
puertas
good.
de 1 de
What?
I texted
salir
him.
por la estación
I
2.
texted him one point. I said, hey, I smell something burning. He's like, I don't smell it. And everybody else around me, they was just like, I don't smell it. The back of the plane smelled like an electrical fire right there. I was just saying.
Oh my God.
Not flown enough to know.
Hey, excuse me. Your wife said she smelled something burning.
Probably tired.
She did.
No, she said before.
Yeah, it did. I smelled it too. It was loud. It was very loud. And, we were right by the wings, so I don't know what that was. Bro, have you ever experienced that?
No. And this before he hit the brakes.
Right. Right before we took off.
I'm finna take a cab. I'm finna take a cab to Birmingham.
You ride shotgun.
Hey, I'm finna call him. I'm finna get an Uber to Birmingham. It'll be a long ride. I ain't check no bag. This is it. This is it. Anybody want to take an Uber to Birmingham? Everybody looking at me like, shut the f up. All right, y'all. I don't know if it'll make the news or not. I'm not sure. But, I'm not sure if that'll make the news. But, people saying, a couple of people saying that they smelled something burning. But the pilot's saying that something was on the runway. So I don't know. So I'm just gonna walk around, go grab me a Sprite and a bag of M&Ms and chill out. Y'all have a blessed day. Be safe out there.
For the flight, we will be underway shortly. Thank you.
Welcome aboard and seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt. Welcome aboard American Airlines. Please place small
So we on another flight.
the seat in front of you. Larger carry-on items should be placed in the overhead compartment. This aircraft
New
has
plane.
new, larger overhead compartments.
So we're gonna try
Lift it
again.
back in wheels first.
This is a
Then
different
turn
plane.
outside to maximize the space available. Small, lightweight items may be placed in the seat pocket. If you need assistance, please let us know. Free entertainment is available on today's flight.
Pray for safe travels.
Music for free in flight by connecting to our Wi-Fi. To access millions of songs, thousands of playlists, original content from your favorite
Alright.
artists, and more. You can also stream our library of free movies and TV shows on your phone,
Here we
tablet,
go.
or laptop.
Hey, I made it home. Just want everybody on here to know that I made it home. That was a scary experience, but I had a great experience at the airport. Man, I met some wonderful people in the airport. I met two Kappas and one of the Kappas' wife and this other lady. We all went to the American Airline Lounge because he had a he got us in the lounge. I have Delta Sky Club, but I don't have American. So he got us in the lounge. We went over to the lounge, ate some food. I drank a Sprite. And they bought the plane to the very next gate so we didn't have to walk nowhere in the airport. So got on the plane and went to sleep. Now I'm just in here trying to unpack and repack for another flight tomorrow. I got to get back on another plane. I swear to God, I just want to just drive to Dallas. But I mean, I'm not scared of nothing because I understand either something was on the runway, but somebody in the back said they smelled something burning. But the pilot told me that the control tower told him to stop the plane. He said, stop the plane. And he hit the brakes. Not reverse the engine, hit the brakes with the wheels like he slammed on the brake. We were getting ready to lift off the ground and slammed on the brakes. Shout out to Midas. Shout out to whoever put them brakes on that airplane. If American Airlines don't have nothing, them damn brakes work. Them brakes, I'm talking about brakes. You know how heavy a plane is with all them passengers on there? And I had a couple of people on the plane that really should be on my favorite TV show, which I ain't gonna say the name of it, but let you know that plane got some good brakes. God is good. I made it home safe. And I'm in here packing and unpacking and repacking, trying to see what I'm gonna wear for the show tomorrow. So I made it home safe. And yeah. I wasn't gonna say it, y'all can say y'all know my favorite TV show. But I made it home safe, and God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. And yeah, flying is getting a little concerning. It's getting a little creepy. So thank you, baby girl. Baby girl one. Appreciate it. So now I'm sleepy. I'm finna. After I figure out what I'm gonna wear tomorrow, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your prayers. And we thank God, because that thing could have been, something could have happened. So we always thank God for his grace and his mercy and his protection. I'm glad the plane didn't take off, because whatever was wrong or whatever was on the runway or whatever was smelled like some wires was burning in the back, the people in the back, but they mysteriously came when we got off the plane. They mysteriously came and got us. I wonder, is it going to be on the news? Because usually when there's something about an almost collision or something, it usually make the news. So check Miami, see if you see anything out of Miami International Airport. I don't know. But thank y'all for watching this video. And yeah, everything happened for a reason. Man, God bless y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Peace. Mic check 1 2. What's up, y'all? Oh God. I just want to say this right here. I just want to tell everybody to please be careful as to the video that you're making making fun of a very dangerous situation. Because man, when I tell you, man, it can show up on your doorstep, and there's a lot of crazy people out here, and you're outnumbered and out GUN, or whatever. Please be careful, and not participate in making videos and doing stuff to antagonize people or whatever. Because do y'all know that there's a lot of crazy people out here? They'll go out here and do something to somebody else in another state that don't have nothing to do, just on the count of what you did. And we're just gonna have to use some common sense, man, and we're gonna have to be wise about this. You know, please stop. Don't make fun of no situation. You can have your opinion or whatever, but making fun and taunting and stuff, man, there's a lot of crazy people out there. And the reason I'm saying it is, man, they're gonna go out and do things to innocent people that look just like you. That look just like you. If you in Jacksonville, Florida, and you make a video making fun of that situation and taunting, somebody in Texas see it, they gonna kill an innocent black person that's in Texas. They don't have to necessarily come back just because they can't come back and do anything to you. They'll go and do it to somebody else. And we got to be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? We are outnumbered and out-weaponed. Please be careful with that. Stop antagonizing. Just stop. I know how you feel. I know what you're thinking. I'm thinking what you're thinking. But we're going to have to use some discretion. We're going to have to really use some discretion and chill out on that. Because, man, we are in danger. And this country and the stuff that I'm seeing and the things that I'm reading and the things that I'm hearing, man, a lot of people out here, that's crazy. They are looking for an excuse to do something to somebody that look just like you. They ain't gonna get to you. Cause if you in Alabama and they in Utah, they not coming to Alabama to do nothing to you, but they're gonna do it to somebody where they at that look like you. And we don't want to trigger people that's already crazy and got problems. Please be careful. Please stop with the videos making fun of and the memes and stuff like that. You know, I understand. But even when I just remember the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was having that conversation with Malcolm X in the movie when he was telling him, don't say nothing in the media about that situation or whatever, because it will put a certain class of people or a certain demographic of people will become targets to danger, to more danger. Okay? Thank you. That's all I got to say. Share this video. Hey, Flame Monroe, what up? I just saw your video.
Let me tell y'all a story about Rickey Smiley. So, in 2004, I did Comic View for the very first time. And the reason that I got on, I didn't even audition for Comic View. Chris Spencer picked up the phone. He said, you want to do it? I said, I do. Made a phone call to Joyce Coleman. They had me come in. Rickey Smiley was the host at that time. He had never heard of me, had never seen me. BET was terrified because I was trans and I lived as a girl. They wouldn't even market me or advertise me as a trans woman. They only advertised me as a female comedian. Rickey Smiley came to my dressing room in LA, sat down in my dressing room and held my hand like this and said, you're the first one to ever go out and get this opportunity. He said, I want you to be cautious. I want you to have a great time and just do your thing. And it was so comforting, and it put me so at ease because I was a nervous wreck. I ain't gonna even lie, I was a nervous wreck. But because the way Rickey Smiley came to me and sat down and rubbed my shoulders and held my hand to say, you got this, Flame, I believe in you. Rickey Smiley, I love you for that. I thank you for that, because the way you came to my dressing room and put me at ease, I will never forget that, because that was my very first time ever doing stand-up on TV for a national platform. And because of you, my set probably would not have went that well had you not came in and showed me that love and brought me up under your wing as a respectful comedian, or respected me as a comedian, not what I look like. I love you, Rickey Smiley, and I will always appreciate you for that. And I tell everybody that story. I don't know if I've ever said it publicly out loud, but any comedians that know me, that hang around me, know that I tell them that you were so such a godsend to me on that day when we taped Comic View in LA in 2004, because you took the time, and that's all you did, was took the time as a fellow comedian to say, hey, I got you, you got this, you can do this. I love your skinny ass, Rickey Smile, and I'm praying for that your daughter is okay, and you know I'm ready to come on a dish and start some shit. Tell what's the guy's name on the dish with you? What's his name that cuts up? Oh, what's his name? Tell him I'm coming. Tell him I'm coming. I don't want his job. I just want to sit there. Gary with the T. Tell Gary with the T. This is he, she with the XYZ.
I'm sitting here eating some red beans and rice and some cornbread. But when I did my red beans and rice, I put some turkey, some smoked turkey, and some Kaneka sausage in there. Look. It is so refreshing to see a comedian jump on Instagram and just say something nice about another comedian. I don't think I've seen this video. Somebody just tagged me on this. My job in 2000 and in 2004 as a host of BET's Comic View is not just to host the show. Hosting means making everybody feel welcome, making sure that everybody had a good set, giving everybody confidence when they're nervous. Because I can sense when somebody be nervous. I'm like, I remember that. I remember you was like, hey, I don't know about this. You wasn't sure about it. Back then in 2004, I don't know. I don't think we were where we were accepting, transgender, transgender comedians or whatever. And as a comic, you just needed to be shown some love and some respect and some confidence, Pierre, everything what I did for you, Flame Monroe, Pierre did that for me one time. Comedian Pierre let me and Terry Tuff sleep in his apartment on his floor. Pierre got up and took the time and drove me over to tape Comic View and coached me the whole time. And there's been times where comedian Doug Williams did the same thing for me, and I'll never forget it. And there are those times where you're about to go do a TV show and one person used to doing TV show and you're not used to doing TV. It is our job and our duty to make you feel comfortable, not to go out and I'm good and watch you be nervous and watch you struggle. I had to give you confidence. That's what the hell I do. And that was my job and that was my duty. And I'm glad to see where you are and seeing and watching everything that you're doing now and how you have blew up on the scene. I saw your interview on the Breakfast Club. I see you all over the place, man. And I'm really proud of you. And and keep doing what you're doing. It is our job and our duty as fellow comics to uplift and show love and respect towards other comics. And Flame Monroe, you ain't the only one I do. I did it for everybody. I did it because it came natural. It didn't take no effort to do that. I do that anyway. I do that now. I'm doing that tonight. And I'm gonna walk up to Rita Brent and Special K, say, hey, y'all good? Y'all straight? Oh, go out there and kill them. The audience is perfect. Let's go. I do it to Martin Lawrence. When I'm on tour with Martin Lawrence, right before he walked on stage, I always walk up to him and give him a fist bump, say, let's go, and try to get him pumped up. I just, it's the right thing to do, man. We share that stage together. And I absolutely love you and love everything that you're doing. And yes, I'll tell Gary with the T what you said. And I hope they do let you go on Dish Nation. But I'm going to start my podcast, and I look forward to having you on as a guest. And but I didn't know you was. No, I'm just joking. I'm finna try to make a joke, but hell no, the bloggers are go crazy. I'm finna say something stupid. But hey, keep doing what you're doing. Proud of you, love you, respect you, and I knew you was gonna make it. I wasn't worried about you. When you got up there and did your set that night, you did good. And I remember you coming off stage and I said, see, I told you. That's my job as a host. That's what hosts do. People did it to me. Doug Williams, Pierre, Steve Harvey, George Wallace. A lot of people did the same thing for me. So it's my job to pay it forward. I love you and keep doing what you're doing. All right, peace. Hey, boy. Wait a minute. Look at the red beans and rice. Look at the turkey meat. Look at that. Cornbread. Alabama, baby.
Okay, hold on, pause. This is what we're not doing. So every time that he does this, I'm gonna record this. Because that's not okay. I'm just letting you know. No, the thing is, this is the third time he's done it. This is the third time he's done it. He doesn't want to go with you. So actually show up. Actually show up and do something then with him. Because he does this every time. No, it's not. No, it's not. It ain't because anybody babies him. You gonna give him his bag and stuff?
That's terrible. 3 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no, it's not that at all. No, it's not. No, yeah, I will. But I'm telling you right now, every single time you come here and he cries, we're going to record that. And it's up with me. Just know that. It's up. Get your bitch ass out my driveway, ho.
You don't pay for shit.
Fuck you. You don't pay for shit either. $170,000 to your hoe, but $11,000 in your son's bank account. $11,000 in your son's bank account, but $170 to that bitch. Get out your car. Get out your car.
Women like that is the problem. Yeah, the fact that he's showing up to pick his son up is everything. But you coming out there and antagonizing him about the baby crying or whatever, and now what, you not gonna let him get his son because the baby cried? What's the problem? So what? He crying, he'll be all right. So what? So what? And the minute he got in the car, the crying stopped. And then, but what you're doing, she's coming out there antagonizing him to make the exchange a bad experience for the child. And every time you antagonize the dad when he comes to pick the child up in this drama, it upsets the child. And then you walking out to the car with no good intentions. And basically what she is a baby mama. That is the definition of a baby mama. The word want. He don't want to go. He don't have any choice but to go because he have two parents, not one, two. A child don't get to choose whether he goes or not. That man is obviously a good dad, obviously doing well for himself or whatever. And you turning fatherhood, trying to make fatherhood a bad experience for him because it's all about you. What a narcissist. And I don't give a damn who get mad. Men are tired of being put up with that shit. Do what's in the best interest of the child. Do the right thing. Take the child out to the car and tell the child, why won't you comfort the child and say, hey, it's okay. We're going with daddy. You're going to have a great time. I'll see you when you get back. You'll be fine. Or just close the door if you can't take him crying. Okay? He ain't crying blood. Blood ain't running out of his eyes. So what he crying? The more they cry, the less they piss. Let him cry. But let him go be with his dad. So, you know what I'm saying? So he can toughen up. Because you damn sure can't teach him how to be a man. And women like that is absolutely disgusting. Not saying that she is disgusting, but her act and the way she behaved in the exchange of the child is absolutely disgusting. And a lot of men decide that they don't want to put up with that shit. And they just say, hey, I'll just see the child when they get 18. And then when they turn 16 and you and your mama and babied the child to death, and now the child's 16 and become entitled, soft, and don't have no spine or whatever because he ain't been around no man or whatever. Yeah, you need to go with your daddy. You need to go with your daddy. Hey, come get him. I can't do nothing with him. That's what's going to happen. If he decide that, hey, let me just go and pay you every month and because I'm not going to put up with that or whatever. So that's crazy. That's insane. For you to do that during his visitation, his time with the child, for you to put on a show and come out to the car to antagonize. You didn't have no good reason to come to the car. You had no business going to that car When he picked that child up at the door, you should have gave him that child and you should have closed the door and went on about your damn business. That's some stupid ass, weak ass shit you did. I don't give a damn who get mad. We sick of that. We sick of that. There's a lot of good dads out here trying to do right, trying to do the right thing. You always talking about a deadbeat dad and the child support. Then you bring up the money. So now it's about money. That's what it's about. He got $11,000 in his bank account. That's more than most kids have. That's more than most kids have. What do you do to deserve $100 and whatever $1,000? What do you do to deserve it? Where do you work? Where's your job? You and your mama. Why y'all ain't at work? Man, the fuck out of here. Hey, I want to add something else to that PJ Washington video. I have to say, man, that was really, really disturbing and really, really triggering to see videos like that. Doing an exchange of a child. The child didn't ask to come here, first of all. The child is innocent. You don't think that affect the child with you going to the front door? Not the guy reached for his bag. I mean, let me tell all the guys that does visitation. You have a bag with some Pampers in it and some milk and everything that child need to try to minimize as much as possible. To try to keep down as much as possible confusion. Pick the child up naked or with the clothes that the child have on his or her back. Don't you take nothing. Don't take a bag. Where his bottles at? Where her ribbons at? What happened to his iPad? You make sure he have an iPad. He or she have an iPad over there and have any and everything that they need when they get over there to keep down confusion. Because a woman like that, she goes out of her way to try to cause problems and start a fight, an argument, confusion about anything. So now, everything and then when you drop him off with the clothes that he had on. If you got something that you want the child to wear, you are, hey, okay, hey, take your shoes upstairs. Take your shoes upstairs and clean up your room. I'm coming, y'all. Just getting ready to take a bath, okay? Okay. We'll get everybody a bath. Take your shoes upstairs. See those shoes? Take them upstairs. Turn the cartoons. I'm gonna give you a bath. Okay. Let me tell you something. When you create a atmosphere like that, that's gonna make the child not want to go see the father or the whatever parent is visiting. Because children don't like tension. That child gonna grow to love his father just like he had the same love and respect for his mother. And the fact that he showed up, if he didn't show up, you would have called him a deadbeat dad and drag him through court. We need to legalize fatherhood. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff is sick and it's dumb and it don't make no sense. If you don't have an issue with him, you deal with him in court or whatever. But that in front of the child, when the child is being exchanged, is not the time to do it. It's ignorant, it's immature, it's disrespectful, and you harming the child. You ain't hurt nobody but the child. And y'all sitting up here making somebody go through all that stuff, man. A lot of men, they sick. They don't. Men, we different. We ain't finna sit up there and go through no drama and go through all that when we just trying to see our child. We came strictly to see the child. We don't want you. Because if that was the case, we would have figured out a way to work the relationship out. That's insane. I don't understand stuff like that. Why would you do that? And I remember the video where the guy was dropping off his twin boys and the mother went on 10 because he got the haircut. The fuck you mean? Why he got to consult with you to get the boys a haircut and they boys and he a man? That's the joy of a man, taking the boys to the barbershop. If they were girls and you went and got their hair braided or got their hair done, we ain't got nothing to say because we gonna stay out of that shit. We don't care nothing about no. That's better for us. If y'all want to go get y'all nails done, what man somebody got to consult with before we go get the daughter little fingernails painted or get her some little braids? or whatever on some woman stuff, or when they get 12, what kind of pads they gonna use when they come on. So why somebody got to consult about stuff like that that's naturally man/woman? Why? You didn't consult with me. Why do he want to consult with you and you difficult? And you mean and you difficult and you low down and you bitter. And he want to take his sons and get his sons a haircut. Why he got to consult with you to go get his son's haircut? See, I don't play that shit. My exchange be so damn peaceful. We meet up and wherever we gonna meet up with the twins, and my twins' mom be helping me out. She said, hey, they had some little forms or whatever. I already filled them. She said, I already filled them out. I know you don't like to fill stuff out, so I filled it out for you. All you got to do is sign right here and sign right there. I put it in their phone. Like, she be helping me out. And I be glad to see her, man, because my twins, they love their mom. And their mom is awesome because she shared them. Ain't nobody went through no court. We ain't going through that. We friends. Hell, my grandchildren go over to the twins' house to spend the night. She'll keep all of them. She's sweet. She's nothing but nice and decent. And that's the way it's supposed to be. That make the kids happy when they see the parents get along. I can't tell you how many times I done sent food home when the twins going back to their mom. I'm packing up food and packing up some of the extra food because I done cook. Hey, this for your mom right here. I put this food in the bag. Send that to your mom. That's for your mom. All that kind of stuff. That's what you're supposed to do. That's your damn twin, man. She done bought so much. The fact that I got some damn twins helping me deal with this grief or whatever, man, I'm so grateful for their mom. The way their mom helped me out and as nice and kind as she is. Because like if she really wanted to be a bitch, she really could be one. But she just chooses not to be one. She is like cooperative and helpful. And she has made, and I'm just talking about just her. She has made parenting and twins a joy. And trust me, it ain't perfect. It ain't always perfect. It's been some tense moments and disagreements, but for the most part, man, we be working that shit out. Text message, she always texts pictures. She always texts videos. She always FaceTime to make sure if they get in trouble, hey, what's the name is throwing a tantrum? She'll get me on FaceTime. Can you talk? I'll be doing the morning show. Like, we be working it out. You know what I'm saying? It's in the best interest of the children. And me and her on the same page. And I tell you what, you clown, I'd rather you my twins, they better off clowning on me, but because the day you clown on your mama, I'm going to snap on you. I'm going to snatch their little ass up. They better not ever throw a tantrum on their mama or disrespect their mother. Ever. They better not ever disrespect their mama. I don't play about that. You better ask my son, Malik. I took Malik in that backyard. He had disrespected his mama real bad. I took him in that backyard. He was about 16. And I'm talking about I beat his ass like a man. Nigga, don't you ever talk to your mama like that. Ever. Ever. Parents have to work together. Parents have to be on the same page or whatever. We got to do what's in the best interest of the child, man. Don't be making these children suffer with all that damn drama and all that damn low-income poverty mindset behavior. That's all it is. Low-income poverty mindset behavior to make you act like that when somebody's trying to come in and see the child. God damn it, at least he coming. At least he coming. At least he showed up to pick the son up. Came in and came to the door, very respectful. Came to the door to pick the baby up or whatever. You ain't doing enough. Okay, why you couldn't discuss that before or later or at another time? It's a time and a place for everything. God dang. No wonder her ass single. He in the car with a peaceful woman that had his back. Yeah, I can understand the lady in the car get mad. You all out at the car. Talking about get the fuck out my driveway, that bitch out my driveway. He in the driveway because he came to pay. How you supposed to get the child? Anything to create some mess and to create some... Man, let me tell you something. That's why a lot of people, they she upset because he got somebody else, apparently. And a lot of them, they would never admit it. But that really be the damn issue. You know what I'm saying? It don't work out. Sometimes it just don't work out, but that don't make him a terrible father. The lady like, the man say, hey, the other couple, hey, can you tell the twins to stop putting the cars, scratching up my car? Go ahead. It's okay. You can scratch the car. And then when he tried to hug the twins, to comfort the twins, when they were getting upset, then she pulled out that court technical shit. You're over the time. You're over the time. You're over the time. You're over the time. No fucking wonder he left your ass. A woman that behaved that way. No wonder. No wonder he ain't with you. Cause if you act like that, when y'all break up or whatever, that shit was in you. That shit was already in you. But it comes out. Because now you got an anchor. Something that's gonna forever attach you to his ass so you can cause hell and chaos. And men that don't love their kids can probably get their kids when they want. But boy, the men that do love their kids, boy, it's a lot of women out here, boy. And I just hope every judge watch these videos. I hope every judge that sit on the bench, man or woman, and watch these videos, and on behalf of all men, we tired. And we want to legalize fatherhood. Make fatherhood legal again. I'm gonna get some hats. Legalize fatherhood. Child support, family court is a scam. The way men get done, I done seen it done to other people, and it was done to me. Had a low down ass judge. They hate you because if you pull your pants, if you're a black man, you pull your pants up in court. Oh, coming in here with his lawyers, and nobody gets special treatment in my court. And then if you come in there with your pants sagging and you got black and mild, look like you've been smoking weed, you ain't shit. And then you come in there dressed nice and dressed professional and being respectful, you ain't shit. How dare the nerve of you to take this poor woman to court? It's sad. Especially when a man trying to do the right thing, step up to the plate and see his children. And some of these court systems let women get away with stuff like this. I hope that man show that video to a judge, take her to court and sue her for full custody or whatever. Because guess what? I bet he wouldn't do her like that. I bet he wouldn't walk out to her car and cause all that drama. I'm willing to bet you anything that he would walk that baby to the door and hand that child off or to the driveway in a very respectful manner like he was that day. After he got tired of her coming out to the car antagonizing, then he went on and cussed her ass out, which he should have. No, he shouldn't have. No, let me take that back. No, he shouldn't have did that. You know, but damn. Somebody coming to your car and then antagonizing you and your wife, hell, that's crazy. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. And tell everybody, legalize fatherhood. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? They think they got one up because they got custody. But if you legalize fatherhood and make it 50-50 and change the damn laws everywhere like they doing in Texas, they got it. They getting it right. 50-50. If the father or the mother is willing to participate, share the children. Share the children. It's 50-50. What the fuck is visitation? Man, then you want to make the man out of a babysitter. He get 48 hours a month for a little boy. And then everybody wondering why they grow up to be a YN. Father is not active in his life and is not active. The hell is visitation? Listen at the word. Visitation means visit. That ain't real fatherhood. Real fatherhood ain't visiting. See what I'm saying? It ain't visiting. And they call it visitation. You, who you are equal parent, get visitation. Visit. Visitation starts with visit. How the fuck are you an effective father or mother if you're visiting? You go visit somebody in prison. You go visit somebody, a friend or a neighbor. How the hell is that visiting? Explain that. Visitation. It's sick. Babysitting. Man, I see stuff like that, man. I get so triggered, man. I be feeling so sorry for these kids And some of these men that be fighting, if you're a man out there that's fighting and you feel like you ain't been done fair, man, join these fathers' rights organizations. There's a lot of information out there that will give you better access to your children. Visitation. And then when them judges be sitting up in court, they be saying it with pride. Visitation. You can exercise your visitor. They say visitation like they doing you a damn favor. Like that's gonna make you smile or something like that's something great. Visitor. He gets visitation. Listen to how women say visitation versus when men say it. How men say visitation. Visit. Oh yeah, y'all get mad at me. Y'all don't like this shit right here. Women can come in court looking any kind of way. Oh yeah, and still get the rights to the child, no job, and the man working 2 jobs, and the woman still get all the rights. Oh yeah, that's probably 90% of courts all across the country. It's messed up. It's messed up, but I'll be glad when it changed. I'll be glad when all of this stuff change, because it's absolutely terrible and it's unfair. You know what I'm saying? And then if you got money or whatever, it becomes a damn near like a Ponzi scheme or something to get as much money out of you as if you did something wrong. If Miss Johnson got $6 million and Mr. Turner make $40,000 a year, why should she have to pay him all that money and they not together? And they have a child together, and let Mr. Turner have his small house or whatever he can afford and have access to his child and enjoy his child, and let Miss Johnson keep her money. Why is it all about the money? No, somebody said parental rights. Now, let me tell you something. They in family courts, they don't say parental rights. They say visitation in Birmingham. In Jefferson County Family Court. Ain't no such word as parental rights. It's called visitation. Yeah, I know what parental rights is. I got parental rights. I exercise, my twin's mother exercised parental rights. We have parental rights. Did anybody getting children 2 weekends out of a month and 1 week in the summer? That ain't no goddamn parental rights, nigga. That's visitation. That's a stupid ass word that need to be done when it comes to the health and the mental health and the emotional health and support of a child. Visitation. Visit. Say it. Now think about your children, how much you love your children, and see if the word visit, how it make you feel. You have rights to go through all kind of hell to try to get visitation, right? Yeah. Covington County, Alabama, is the same way. Visitation. Oh yeah. Yeah. I wish they make judges stop saying it. It's so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Visitation. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. Hey, we just gonna talk about it. Make sure it's a dude in Atlanta that makes some real good videos helping men get access to their kids and letting men know what their rights are. Because I really do think the courts be scheming, but it's a guy that's on he's on Facebook and TikTok. When I find his name, I start following him on Facebook. I'm gonna post his information. This dude got out of the family court system and got access to his kids, and he is showing men how to get it done. And it's 2 white men on Instagram. I follow them or whatever, and they have some pretty good videos with a lot of information. And I'm gonna say this to men or whatever. Listen, don't ever go to family court without an attorney. I don't give a damn if you got to go get you a 3rd job. Bruh, don't walk up in nobody's courtroom without a lawyer. You're going to get ate up. Somebody said this guy on Facebook took his twins away They took his twins away from him, and he's fighting up to now. Wow. Oh yeah, it's hard. Yeah, grandparent rights. Yeah, that's a whole different thing. It just depends on what the laws are in that state. If you can exercise grandparent rights. But I have grandparent rights. So I can't talk about the case, but I have access to my granddaughter. Yeah, for sure. And I don't care who get mad or whatever. But yeah, I can't go into no details about it. But I can say that per court order that I have grandparent rights to my granddaughter, Storm. I can't show a picture or nothing like that. I respect what the courts say, but I can talk about my granddaughter. My granddaughter name is Storm, and I have a visitation. And I exercise them, and I had to go through what I had to go through. Get me started on that. But yeah, God bless y'all. Anybody that's out there fighting for access to your kids, God bless you. Keep fighting. Keep fighting for your kids. You fight for everything else, man. Keep fighting for your kids. Go get you an attorney. Make it happen. And shout out to all the judges that's sitting on the bench that actually really concerned and actually trying to do the right thing, trying their best to be fair to both litigants and trying to do the right thing. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Decisions have to be made. Some of y'all can't sleep at night because you know you got to wake up and make a tough decision that's going to have an effect on somebody's life. And some of y'all, there's some judges out here that's actually making those decisions, and don't think for a minute we don't appreciate you. And men are winning custody and gaining access to their kids. And I promise you, man, one thing they need to do, man, they need to change these laws, because these laws are horrible and unfair. So keep doing what you're doing, but don't be like that chick. If you're a woman out there, please don't be like that chick. I can't think of her name. Cause I'm not in the culture like that, cause I've gotten older. And I saw that video. Please don't be like that chick. Please don't be her. Please don't be running out to the car and being combative and arguing and causing drama or whatever. And men either. You know what I'm saying? And then that's a lot of people get killed like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you how many men that went to see their kids and the new boyfriend shot and killed the dad. There's videos out there. Hey! We got a little homework, okay? So would you like to take your bath first and then do your homework, or come on, knock your homework out before you take your bath? Let's go. Did y'all clean this room up? Get those shoes out of the floor. Hey, shoes belong in the closet. Denver, where are your shoes? Right here. Get your shoes. Put your shoes in the closet, Denver. Get the shoes out the floor. Get the cars up. Come on down to the kitchen table. Let's get this homework knocked out. You scared of what? Ain't nothing in there. Turn the light on, Denver. You almost 3 years old now. Come on. You're a big, there you go, turn it on. You're a big girl. Just put them down right there. You got all the shoes, don't you? Come on down to the kitchen table. Hey, throw them little shorts in the garbage can because they're too tight. They're too small. Don't put them on. Just put them in the trash. And you don't have to do it right now. Anyway, I be acting like a coach when I be with my girl. I got all girls, too. I got 3 girls up in here. And boy, I be having them. Y'all laughing at me. They in the damn first grade, and I don't be understanding. They got to wear a certain color every day. And then, I don't know, they was out of school on Labor Day. I don't know why they was out of school. I had to entertain them all day. I took a nap and I woke up and them Negroes was laying on top of me. All three of them. Then they turned the TV to the SpongeBob. But now they at an age they don't like Paw Patrol no more. So now they into SpongeBob. Oh my God. Somebody said men picking women by appearance, not character. Hey, let's talk about that. She said men picking women by appearance and not character. Appearance matter. If you ain't got no neck, I don't want you. I'm sorry. You can have a good heart. You can love God and know every verse in the Bible. But if you ain't got no neck and you got on some kitty heels, some black stockings and white shoes, and some white diamond perfume, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I don't give a damn about no. I care about some looks, cause I love me a slim little bow-legged something, or whatever. But don't come on here talking about judging somebody by their heart. It's a lot of women and a lot of men got good heart, but you don't want to. That don't mean you want to lay down with them, cause they got. I ain't never slept with nobody hard. Hey, Denver. What's wrong? Tell her, don't do that. That's her ass sleep when they start crying. Yeah, don't come over here talking about men picking women or whatever. Now the women that be acting the fool, some of them do be fine and they be sexy and they be on point or whatever. And you don't never see that side until y'all somebody said, please, men take over these white ends are becoming more. Somebody said, I hear you, Ricky. Man, I have to fill out their folders, and one of my twins is pink, one of my other twins is purple. So I don't know what homework they got. They got an E-Day assignment. It's called E-Day. We have E-Day assignment. Oh my God, it's a lot of work. Oh my God. Hey, come on. Y'all got a lot of homework. Shit, I can't do this. I know after the second grade, I ain't gonna be able to help them with their homework. Shit, they gonna have to get a tutor by that time. They got a whole E-Day assignment. I'm thinking they needed a laptop to do this. Somebody said, you like Lunel? Hey, I hit Lunel now. Hey, where's your pen? Where's your pencil? Go look over there in the drawer up under the TV. Get your pencil. Come on, we got a lot of homework. Y'all got math and reading. Math and reading. And I'm going to take them up there and get, hey, we got some pencils that's already open. Where the pencils that's open? Look in the drawer. Look in the drawer and get the pencils that are already open. No, it's the other drawer. You see those pencils right there? Look down. Allison, go help her find a pencil. Go get 2 pencils. Okay, you got it? Close the drawer back. There you go. Here, put these back in the drawer, Allison. Thank you, okay? All right, let's get this homework. Let's go. This is, you got math, you have math, and you have reading, okay? Complete PP9 by reading the phrases and writing them under the correct picture. Fluency, okay. Let's just start right here. This shape is like a number. Here, Allison, do y'all know how to do this?
Uh-huh. Easy.
Huh?
Easy.
So this is easy?
Mm-hmm. I did it.
All right, because, they have shorter buses that y'all can ride to school. If y'all get on the short bus, y'all have lunch at 9:30, and y'all get out at 12 instead of 3.
3, 4.
Okay, so start with the first one. Let's go. Come on, Denver, let's go take a bath while they do their homework. No talking, no playing. Let's go. Got it?
I don't know
Huh? What does that say?
that says
This shape is like a number.
1.
Huh?
It is 1, 2, 3. 5.
No, you got to pick sphere, cylinder, cone, cube, prism. Okay. What is that shape like?
Cylinder.
What is that shaped like? Is that shaped like a cylinder, cone, cube, or prism?
Cylinder.
What is a cylinder? Do you know what a cylinder is? Why are you guessing? What does a cube shape like?
A square.
Okay, what is that?
A cube.
Okay, write it in there.
This one. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's my homework?
What?
Where's my homework at?
Your homework? Go get your pencil. We'll come up with some homework for you.
This one is a cylinder. All
Yeah, look in there.
easy. Cylinder.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So your school gave you some homework? And what kind of homework you supposed to do? Huh?
I don't like a paper.
Let's go get you some paper. Y'all don't understand what I'm going through. Huh?
I have a cookie.
I thought we were going to do your homework and then you can have a cookie, okay? Now look, you done had about 4 cookies today. You're knocking them little cookies out when you don't have a little more. You can't eat all the cookies, okay? Let's go. All right, come on, do your homework.
Okay, this is a cylinder. If the sid is it have
What is that? You just drew.
the corners.
All right, y'all, let me help you. Bye. Hey, what's up? Let's have a debate. We were having a heated argument on the morning show, which was a good, healthy argument. People, everybody had their opinions. So, have their opinions, and they're entitled to their opinions, and people feel the way they feel, and we have to respect how everybody feel, and not be dismissive of their feelings. So we were talking about this morning on the air. Good morning to everybody. Greensboro, what's up? Good morning to y'all. Hey, what up, man? Good morning. Good morning to y'all. But let me tell you what we was arguing about this morning. So there's a video of a mother on somebody's porch with her son confronting the dad because the dad put hands on the son because the son was upstairs in the daughter's bedroom.
You put your hands on my son?
I caught him in the bed with my daughter.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
He know the rules. He know the rules.
Okay, and I tell him the rules, but
they in the
when
living
it comes
room.
to
They
my
don't
children, you do not put your hands on my child.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
They stay in the living room.
Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child anymore. And I wouldn't touch your child.
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him. I roughed him up. I threw him out. He knew the rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to use physical force.
So did you even know who he was? Where he was?
Now let's give this some context. Now, a boundary was set. All men set the boundary. Our daughters grow up. I have never had to go upstairs and snatch any man out of my daughter's bedroom. Come over here. Hey, you stay right here in the living room. There's the bathroom. There's the kitchen. Living room, bathroom, kitchen. Living room, bathroom, kitchen. Everything in this house is off limits without my permission. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Now, let's start with this. The mother was speaking, was talking to the father with a tone that was absolutely unbelievable and disturbing. They teenagers. That's how old, that's the age. They teenagers. The way the mother was standing up to the father and having a conversation with him, that was the first thing that really threw me out, because I thought that was disturbing, because she was talking to that man like she could really whip his ass. Let's start there. With a whole lot of hype and a whole lot of masculine energy, you standing on a man's front porch in his doorway, talking to him crazy. Now, the other thing was, that really could have went left. That could have went left quick, because the young man did not respect the boundary that was set. And when you in somebody's house, and when you go to an intimate spot like the bedroom, you don't go in nobody's bedroom in nobody's house unless they give you permission, whether you dating or not. Right? And the mama was in his face going in. Don't put your mother in hands on my son. Don't put your, she was doing all of that. And now, let me tell you, now, even if the mother felt that way, I think that was not the right way to do it. First of all, you're not going to do it in front of the son. You're not going to undermine correction in front of the son. Undermining correction in front of the son. Hey, can we meet over here at Taco Bell, and I'm going to leave my son in the car and let's have us a conversation? Or make your son go back to the car, and can I step in and have a conversation with y'all? And let's sit down and have a very calm, quiet, I feel this kind of way, Mr. Johnson, I feel this kind of way. I feel like you didn't have to put your hands on him. You should have called me. She had every reason to express how she felt if she felt that way. Right? Then give Mr. Johnson, because you're under his roof. You're under his roof. You're on somebody's porch. You're on somebody's property. You're under the roof. You got to maintain a certain level of respect. You can't do all that shit at somebody else's house. You can do it at your house. You can't do it at somebody else's house. You can't go the hell off. And then the other thing, you really can't go the hell off if you're wrong. And somebody on here said you have to have some emotional intelligence. Yes, you are under his roof. So I would have, if I was Mr. Johnson, hey, come on in. Let me get you some water. Do you want some coffee? Would you like some coffee? Would you like some water? We got some fruit in here, some leftover biscuits and some alligator syrup. Want to sop some biscuits and let's eat right quick. Have a, soften. Let's get the situation very calm and respectful. How are you? So good seeing you. Your son is an awesome young man. I hate I had to snatch him up. I'm sorry I had to snatch him up, but he know he can't go in this girl's room. Boy, I ain't know what was going on up there. We definitely don't want our daughter to get pregnant. But come on, sit down. Let's talk about it. See that? You see how that went? You see what I just said? Come on in, sit down, Ms. Johnson. I'm sorry I had to snatch him up, but I told him not to go upstairs or whatever. He's a good young man, but he went upstairs, went in my daughter's room. I don't want them. I want my daughter to come up pregnant, And so I apologize that it went there. But little buddy, little buddy ain't there. And then allow her to express herself. Now, the son was wrong. The son was wrong. And let me tell you something, when our young men don't respect boundaries, and the son made a mistake, a simple mistake by going up to the room. Now, there are going to be some mistakes the son might make that might cost him his life. You understand? Sometimes women get real emotional about their sons and treat them like little boyfriends instead of sons. First of all, If anybody would have grabbed my son, Rickey Smiley, if anybody would have grabbed my son and physically had to remove him from the house and snatch his ass up, my son never would have told. It never would have made it to my front step because my son wouldn't have told me. He wouldn't have told me. He would have said, hey, I'm going to go and take that L. My son would have been scared to come home and tell me that a man had to snatch his ass up out of some daughter's room. Because my only question would have been, if he would have told me, did he tell you not to go in there? Yes, sir. Hey, okay. And what did you learn from this? I learned to respect boundaries. Okay. I'm not going to go over that man's house and say nothing to him. Don't take your ass back in the daughter's room if he's nice enough to allow you to continue dating his daughter, if he allow you to step foot back in his house. And I need you to call Mr. Smith and apologize to him. I'm not going to say a word, but I want you to call your girlfriend, have her put Mr. Smith on the phone, and I need you to apologize to him. If you didn't the first time, if you did the first time, I need you to apologize to him again. Right there. Right there. And that's it. I said, and then when you hung up the phone with Smith, now me and you finna have a conversation, Malik. You're going to have to respect boundaries. I don't care what. If she told you to come in there and she told you it was okay, that's not her house. That's Mr. Smith's house. Mr. Smith said, don't go in the room. Why did you go in there? What if Mr. Smith would have came in there and thought you was raping his daughter and shot you? What if Mr. Smith, you would have jumped and moved the wrong way and that whole situation would have went left? And then, let's go back for a minute. Do y'all, anybody seen that video? Do y'all know how dangerous that situation could have got with that mother? If that mother and it's mother and father on the inside of the house who live there, and it's the mother and the son standing on the front porch. Okay. What if it would have escalated and there was a physical altercation with the mom pointing fingers and the dad pointing fingers, and then the stepmama and the dad get into it, and then now all four of them fighting, and somebody run in the house and get a weapon to defend themselves, or for whatever reason, like somebody really could have died in that situation. And yes, both kids were wrong. Both kids were wrong. Now the daughter need to be handled for allowing the son up in the bedroom. But the son never should have went in the bedroom when he was told by the parents not to go in the bedroom. Simple as that. And once they're a teenager, and once they leave your house, and they do something that they don't supposed to do, and you train them to do what's right, not only did you disrespect Mr. Smith, you disrespected me because I taught you better. Now you in trouble with me because you made my house look bad. And parents, sometimes you just ain't going to get to dictate what happens to them when they don't respect boundaries. You got to teach them to respect boundaries. Y'all seen the video, and she was in his face like she was a man. And she was going in. She was going off. Look at the video. You know, that situation could have escalated. Somebody could have died in that situation. You know what I'm saying? If the mama that's in the house would have got into it with the mother that was on the front porch, and then the son jumped involved and started attacking his wife, and he can't control the son, or they get into a physical altercation and a gun or knife or anything get pulled, do you know somebody could have died in that situation? And the daughter need to be on punishment, or in a corner, or whatever the punishment required, and whatever the rules and regulations of that house is. Because guess what? I done raised nieces and daughters, and I got 2 daughters now, and I promise you, ain't nobody finna walk up them steps at all. Not without my permission or my escort. If we watching the movie up there in the room, we all going up there together, and I allowed it, and I made sure certain boundaries were set. If you need to use the restroom, young man, you come use the the guest restroom. You don't go in her restroom, but we gonna all sit in here. We all watching. We gonna all be respectful. My son, who's 24 years old, have to come here or whatever. My daughter, after she graduated college, her and her boyfriend came here. He had to stay here, but hey, I escorted him to the basement, to a room down there at the end of the hall in the corner, and showed him the restroom or whatever, because, you know, my daughter slept in her room. Hey, sir, don't come up these steps. I said, I walked through my house all through the night. I know y'all grown and y'all have a place together, but y'all not married, so you can't sleep in the same room here. He was very respectful. Yes, sir. And did not leave out of that room. And I promise you, I had every Ring camera on, and I walked them damn halls like the prison guards at Shawshank Redemption. Goddamn Alcatraz up in this hole. Nigga, I was marching. Nigga, I was so sleepy the next day, I couldn't even think straight. I went back. I was getting water, getting bottled waters for no damn reason, just to hear me stomp down the steps to the basement and turn around and stomp back up the steps so he can hear somebody stomp down the steps or up the steps, know not to bring his ass up out that room. I should have locked him in there. You ain't finna hit nothing up in here. If I hear one queef in this house, I'll blow this bitch up. One queef. But y'all stupid. The teenage boy, this is somebody said should have said to his girlfriend, no. Your mother said no. Period. That's it. Yeah. My son stayed here with his girlfriend, and they slept in separate rooms, and he didn't ask any questions. Oh, that's it. Y'all on it. Hey, we gon' y'all stupid as hell out here. Somebody said, I cannot stand you. Hey, Alexis, I was doing so good at first, and then my ass always turned something stupid, right? I was doing real good. Somebody said, hey, thank y'all for that topic this morning. Absolutely, that's what we're here for. And let me say this. Brad is an awesome parent. Brad is one of the best parents I know. And we argue, and listen, me and Brad are brothers and sisters forever. And we got to argue off air, and I let her know I am your son's goddad. And if I get in a situation, and he in a situation, I don't have time you, and I have to snatch him up to save his life, I'm going to snatch him up to save his life. Brad is my sister, and we ride or die. We argue, and we're going to be right back on. And I was still talking when we came back on, because I told her that I'm going to go up to his kindergarten today and snatch his ass out of daycare. She said, and I'm coming with a pistol too, shoot your ass. And we laughed, and that's it. And she is protective as a mom, as mom should be, but she gonna understand it and gonna move a little bit closer and have a little bit more understanding when he become a teenager and when she see more things. This is her first child. So it's her first child, and then I understand how she feels. It's emotional. She carried him for 9 months, and she went through what she went through. Probably that lady feel the same way about her child, or whatever. But yeah, so we ain't attacking her or whatever. But we gonna be on it though, and I'm gonna make sure, as a God dad to my godson, True Legend, that we have these conversations and continue these conversations to make sure that he respect boundaries, and to make sure that, hey, Brad, sometimes that's just all a part of being a man. Sometimes men it's gonna be the men that's gonna make the little boys tougher and give them some of the things that they need, some of the guidance that they need, and sometimes it's not gonna be comfortable. And we gonna work through it, because that's what we do. We love each other to death, and we are in a co-parent, because my kids gonna have to go over her house and spend the night or whatever, and whatever decision that her and Judy make, if they have to snap and get in their face or make them stand in the corner, that's between them. That's between them. If Brad and Judy have to take my twins and stand their ass in a corner and get in their face, Brad had to correct my kids before. So we be arguing this shit, but we co-parent very well. Very well. So it's all love over here. Thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure y'all check out the video and leave a comment. Go watch the video, then come back, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Hope y'all having a blessed day. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Peace.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Listen, the role of parents includes disciplining their children, guiding them and teaching them how to become responsible adults. But what happens when someone else decides to discipline your child for you?
Yeah, Ricky, 2 parents are going viral after a mother allegedly confronted her son's girlfriend's father after the man put hands on her son. Now, the man did this after he caught his daughter and her boyfriend alone in her room, and the man immediately reacted. Listen to what went down.
Wow. So that video went viral and has the people talking. Now, some people are saying that the dad was right because the boyfriend knew the rules. He was not supposed to be in his girlfriend's room at all. Meanwhile, others are saying that the dad had no right to lay his hands on him because he is somebody else's kid. Now, surprisingly, a lot of people are condemning the mom for not taking accountability for her son's actions, and they even say that she lacked parenting skills.
Absolutely, and walking up on somebody's front porch on their property, first of all. Number 2, with all that masculine energy, okay? You know, talking to a man like you can really whoop his ass with your voice loud, yelling in somebody's house. As I saw the video, somebody's porch. No accountability for your son. Yeah, he should have snatched his ass up by his collar and brought his ass out of there and should have put him out of the house. But you more mad. But the fact that he told him, don't go to the room, and he went to the room shows the lack of discipline and respect that he have from you, mother. While you up there at the porch raising with the top of your lungs, you need to be yelling at yourself for not teaching him better when the boundaries was already set to begin with all that masculine energy. Oh my God, that's
I beg to differ. If it's that girl's house, the girl shouldn't have let the boy in the room. She should respect the rules. Too. She should respect the rules from what the father said. It's the girl's fault for letting the boy in the room.
But
had the girl said no, my daddy said you can't go in the room. It's her house. It's their house. Then he shouldn't have went in the room. So even though the boy know the rules, the girl should not have let him in. If it was my son and some man put his hands on my son, I'd run up on his ass too.
Oh no. The boy had a responsibility to respect what the father had already told him.
But it's the girl's house.
No, but the boy, he should know better.
Your daughter should not have let that boy go
why
in
would
the
you
room.
go knowing that you ain't supposed to be there?
Don't go in the room.
Wait a minute. I had a girlfriend in high school, and when it was said, do not come up those steps, I don't care what she said or allowed. It's not her house. Hey, your dad said I can't go up the steps, so I'm not going to go up the steps. That's self-discipline. And that's self-home training.
If that girl invited him into that room and told him to come in that room, then Brad, she was wrong. She was wrong.
Yeah, both of them are wrong.
But he was equally wrong for his own actions. He was old enough to know not to do that. He ain't 6, 7 years old. If you grown enough to go up in that room, you grown enough to get them hands put on you. Because at the end of the day, I pay the mortgage in that house. I draw the boundaries in that house, and if I say don't bring your ass in my house upstairs, don't come upstairs. Because you come upstairs, you're going to catch hands. Then that daughter need to get in trouble. Don't let him in the house, period. He shouldn't have went in the house. The boy shouldn't have went in the house then. Somebody let him in the house. Who let him in?
But Brett, that is not the crux of the matter, because he was allowed to come in the house by the father, but with boundaries. That don't mean don't come in the house. Now, you might not come back in the house because you didn't respect the boundary that was set once you got in the house. He nice enough to let you come in the house.
Just because you can don't mean you should.
Absolutely.
Listen, he's lucky because some dads like mine would have met him with a gun. It could have been a lot different.
Yeah,
you can meet him. You can meet him with a gun. Don't put your hands on him. Don't touch him. That is how I feel. Don't put your hands on my child. You ain't finna snatch nobody up, because then I'm going to send somebody over there to you to snatch you up. It's going to just escalate. That's what's going to happen.
Well, what was the attitude once he went up there? What attitude did he face from the young man? Now, the young man say, hey, I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson.
No, that's different.
Yeah, but what if he was met with an attitude of hostility and arrogance, like some of these kids do now? Some of these kids, You say anything to them, they feel entitled and they talk crazy to you. And I just know that man is just, unless, and the other part is, unless he's in there touching her inappropriate, or they laying on the bed kissing or something or whatever. Yeah, that's a quick snatch up. That's a quick snatch up. And when I put you out, I'm gonna deal with her. Her Rickey, ass belongs to me.
Rickey, let me ask you this. Now, we both have sons that are roughly the same age. Malik's a year older than Josh. Now, if you tell Malik that when you go to visit a young lady, you follow the rules of that house, and he violates the rules of that house, are you going to hold him more responsible, or are you going to say, well, or is he going to get away with saying, well, she invited me up there, Dad? Or are you going to hold him responsible because of the way you trained him?
You know why I'm going to be all over his ass? I'm going to be all over his ass because you putting yourself and you putting me and your mom in a terrible...
You're his father. You should. You're his father. That man was not his father. Don't touch my son.
Brett,
don't touch my son.
Brett, right. It don't matter.
It does matter. Unless I gave you permission to touch my son, don't touch my son.
Depending on how old
I'm gonna send somebody over there to touch you. Point blank, period.
So
ain't no man finna just touch my son.
So at what point is he responsible for the decisions that he makes?
Now you Malik's father. You can touch your son.
Hey, Brett.
So when that son get back over to his father or whoever, or the mother can chastise him or whatever, don't put your hands on my child. It's gonna escalate. I'm gonna get you. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run up on your porch. I'm that lady. I'm that lady.
If my son was up in a young lady's bedroom after he was told not to go in the bedroom, and the dad grabbed him up by his collar, lifting him up and escorted him out the house by his collar and pushed out the door, my son would be scared to come home and tell me because I would have been in his ass also. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the dad. No, the thing didn't say that the dad jumped on the son and beat the son up. If he grabbed him by his collar and escorted him and put him out of the house or whatever, oh well, that's the consequence.
Had that man just opened the door and they got caught, that boy would have jumped up and got out of there. You don't have to touch him. You can cuss him out. You can say whatever. Get your ass out of my house. Whatever it is you want to say. Have your gun in your hand. Whatever it is you want to do. Don't put your hands on my child.
Okay. All right. I need to know what y'all think. 8669 Rickey, 8669 RICKEY. Call me now, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, we having a good conversation, and people are emotional about this. So we're talking about the role of parents includes disciplining their children, guiding them, teaching them how to become responsible adults. What happens when somebody else decides to discipline your child? Oh, that's the person. Oh, what the heck? I'm reading that all over again. I'm sorry. All right, we're talking about the parents went viral after one parent confronted another parent for putting their hands on their son. So this morning we want to know, is it ever okay to discipline someone else's kids? And if somebody discipline your child, would you be okay with it? Or what would you? Now, let me just say this, just from me, being a man, being on the football team, playing Little League football my whole life. Every pattern that I got from Rosa P. Hanks, every pattern I got from Coach Gene Critton and Coach Jones and Mr. Bonner and anybody else that had to snatch me up, I absolutely needed it. My granddaddy told my grandmama, do not, if you can't take what's going on that football field, you need to stay in the car, just drop him off at football practice because we got him out there to make him tough. And it does. Now, let me see. Somebody just, Brian White from Nashville, sent a text on Facebook, said, regardless of the expectations that had been set, as long as he did not strike the boy, he is all good. He escorted him out, no harm foul. And then he said, what the blank, Brett, meet with a gun and not get roughed up. So shooting his ass and waving a gun is okay, but not to snatch up. He said, I'm confused.
I ain't say shooting.
But if you bring a gun into a situation, anything
well, somebody else on the show said, what if he
had
a gun?
I did. I said my dad would have brought a gun.
Are you saying your dad would have brought a gun?
Yeah, my dad. I've seen my dad go after at least 3 guys, boyfriends, exes with guns.
Yeah.
Me and my sisters.
I mean, from the information that we know, if the father told this young man, hey, listen, I get it's you and my daughter, they're all friends, whatever, but we don't go up into the bedroom and do nothing, okay? Now, if the son still go up there and do it, what the mama should have did was ask her son, did the father instruct you not to go up to her room?
That's the first order of business.
And the son would have said, yes, he did. He said, okay, well, let's go over and talk to him. And the mother should have said,
and let's go over and apologize.
There you go.
To
Mother
the family.
came over there and said, I'm
agree
sorry
with
that my son disrespected your house and didn't follow your rules. And it will never happen again. And
then the next question is right to where is his father? You understand what I'm saying? Because his father should have had a conversation with the other fathers that a mother.
But what if he doesn't have a father?
And if he don't, if he don't have a father, I'm sorry.
No, it's not. I'm sorry because I'm a mother, so I would definitely have to get in his ass myself.
She shouldn't be arguing with no man. She should have talked to the lady that was standing there at the door, the mother.
No, you talk to the person that put your hands on him. I'm confused. Like if somebody.
Well, sit down and have a conversation because
I
if you
can
listen,
agree with that. I can agree with that.
If you listen at the tone, that escalates the situation. Her tone was officer. Hey, I would have put him, and then you have these conversations with the child sitting in the car. Let me go sit you in the car so me and this man could just go take a little walk and have a one-on-one conversation, because when you have that conversation in front of the son, it undermines correction. Even if they would have came to a better agreement and a better understanding had it been done a different way. Let's go sit down and have a private conversation, or meet me over here at Taco Bell and I'm gonna leave my son in the car and let's just go sit down and chop it up for a second and where they could get a better understanding that's all I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying, but just like he was heated when he saw the son and snatched the son, and he said he reacted wrong. This man said he shouldn't have reacted like that. He reacted wrong when he put his hands on the son. Just like he was heated, the woman was heated when she found out that this man put his hands on her son. So she went over there. Maybe she reacted wrong with the way she discussed it and how it played out. Maybe she did, but she was upset. That was her natural first reaction. She didn't get a chance to think, like he didn't get a chance to think before he snatched him up and put his hands on him.
I want everybody to think about this when it comes to boundaries and rules and regulations, no matter whether it's going up to somebody's bedroom or your child being pulled over by the police. Son, don't speed. You got a lot of cops out here that just don't like some of our young kids, especially black males. And so we have to train our children to always respect boundaries and do what we're supposed to do, and don't put yourself, because a snatch up versus on the side of the road with a cop. My son got a whole list of stuff. First of all, don't speed. Number 2, always put your signal light on. Number 3, don't smoke or drink in the car. All of this stuff just to keep you safe.
And most importantly, don't argue with the police.
You cannot
don't argue.
Court.
You can't settle it on side of the road.
Because them police are way more aggressive than that dad was, or whatever. Because a lot of our kids don't make it home, and then we can't do nothing if something happens to them with the police. So we got to condition them to whatever boundary is being set, abide by it. And then if my son don't abide by the boundary, I'm going to beat his ass, because that ass whipping is probably going to save his life. Because I want you to be scared to be disrespectful to anybody that's in authority, in whether it's somebody's house or whether it's a cop or whatever. This is the one thing that might save your life. Yeah, I'm sensitive about my son. I don't want nobody yelling at my son, but I had to stand behind the bleachers when Alabama State University coach was out there in my son's face cussing him out. I almost started laughing. My son just had a stare on his face because it didn't bother him, because he was used to me cussing him out at the house, and it didn't bother me. But what it did was it made him tougher. That's why he just got his master's degree 3 weeks ago. All of that toughness and training, discipline.
Cops and coaches are different. I agree with you on that. I agree with you with structure, little league, football, all of that. They're coaches.
But think about
this
for a
expect that
second.
to happen. This man has.
But Brad, listen to this. What if it's a white? Check this out. I just want you to think about it for a second. What if it's a little white girl?
Just don't touch him. That's it.
Brad,
That's it.
just
you
listen
can
to
say
me.
what you want to say. Just don't put your hands on him. That's
Brad,
all.
Listen.
That's all.
I understand what you're saying, but listen for 1 second. If your son dating a white girl, your son go to a school, a lot of these little kids, they date outside of their race sometime, right? White parents don't approve of it. White dad said don't go upstairs. White dad already feels some kind of way that you dating his daughter. Okay? White dad go up the steps or whatever, and daughter might say that she felt uncomfortable or something, and play the game. That's been some situations before.
I understand
White dad pulls out a gun and then shoot your son or shoot the kid.
I understand that. You act like everything you tell your son, he's going to abide by the rules every single time. They all make mistakes and they all do things that, and this might happen. He shouldn't have went in the room. I'm not saying it was okay to go in the room. He definitely should have been chastised. But not by that man. Don't put your hands, just don't touch him. Get him out of there, do whatever you need to do, but you don't have to put your hands on him. And I'm going to stand by that. So everybody can feel how they want to feel. I don't give a damn. Just, you don't have to touch him. You can get him out of there. You can get him out of there. You can scare him. You can fuss at him. You can call his daddy. You can call his mama, whatever you need to do, but you just don't have to yoke him up, or you don't have to put your hands on him. And the man said, if you go back to the story, he reacted. He shouldn't have reacted that way. He said, the man said he immediately reacted. So he should have thought first and took a beat before he touched him.
All right, let's go to the phones. 8669 Ricky, good morning.
So my name is Monique, and I'm calling from Middle Georgia. I don't condone the man putting his hands on anyone else's children, but I don't condone the mother as well being so aggressive about the situation.
My name is Angela, and I live in Tyler, Texas, and I think the mother was wrong. I'm from the old school. You reprimand the kids, call the parents, hey, your son is here, and he needs to go.
Hello, my name is Brigette. I am from Chicago, but I live in Maryland right now. To be honest with you, I would say the mother isn't wrong. At the end of the day, if the father did touch the kid, it's not like he's beating him up. He told that boy a rule, a boundary, and he broke it. And everyone's trying to blame the little girl. The little girl's wrong, too, if she ever asked the boy to come upstairs. But at the end of the day, he had a rule when he came over to somebody's house. He disrespected the father's house.
Yeah, this is B from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I'm gonna just say that the father was absolutely right. When if you're a son and the father gives you certain rules, you ought to know that if you violate, someone else gonna demonstrate. And I mean, that's just the rule. So you don't do that. The father was absolutely right, and he contacted the mother if that's the case. So he did everything he was supposed to do.
The other thing is that snatch up might be the one thing that might save his life. Make the young man understand that, hey, there's consequences to boundaries, because if you do some of the same thing and the same kind of behavior in another situation, it might cost you your life. And that's real talk. That's why I take that stuff serious. Like, I be so scared with my son driving back off to college, making sure he abide by every rule, because sometimes something as simple as just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, it can cost you your life. These are some good calls. Y'all can hit us up if you weren't able to get through. 8669 Ricky, 8669 RICKEY. Hit me up, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.